Once again, before I start this, if you haven't watched the premiere episode of And Just Like That, the Sex and the City revival, you're going to want to turn off this video. There's going to be a spoiler coming up, so if you don't want to be spoiled, turn off this video. I'll give everyone that wants to turn it off a few seconds to turn it off. Okay? Okay. So, 5 days after the episode dropped, Chris Noth is speaking out for the first time about Mr. Big dying. Just like that. In an interview with Vogue magazine, Chris says he's satisfied by how it played out. I was really happy with how it came together and how the show looked and how it has reinvented itself. All things end, and it was time for him to go, unless we're going to be doing scenes from a marriage, Sex and the City style. There was nowhere to go with it but 6 feet under. But that wasn't always Chris's attitude. Those reports that he was reluctant to return were true, because he didn't see the point of coming back just to be killed off. So Chris says now, I think the important thing for Michael and me, Michael would be Michael Patrick King, the creator of the show, when we're in discussions about it, because at first I balked at even the idea of coming back and dying. It was just like, well, just let it be, you know? One thing Michael and I agreed on, we both called it the Bonnie and Clyde moment, which is that moment when Bonnie and Clyde are about to be eviscerated by bullets. They have that look with each other, Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. They both know that it's the end. We knew that we had to have that I just shouldn't die alone in the bathroom. There had to be that last moment, and no words, no corny dialogue, just the look. And I thought King did it so beautifully. That was essential for me to come back to. And yeah, Chris definitely had that moment in the bathroom as Mr. Big stared at Carrie after she returned home and found him on the floor. But Chris does tease we might not have seen the last of Mr. Big. He tells Vogue, I think there may be something. I can't tell you what, but there may be a haunting that happens. I don't know. I don't want to get into trouble. Well, I think you just said all you need to say, Chris. There's going to be a haunting. He's going to come back as a ghost, I guess. And no, he didn't say anything about Peloton. But yeah, I do find it interesting that Chris was like, why come back if I'm just going to die? And then probably they're like, here's your paycheck. And okay, yeah, now I'll do it. But yeah, I get why they killed him off. I mean, they needed a new storyline for Carrie, and having her be single again is a good storyline. But I do get fans being really upset that they invested so much in that relationship and now it's just over. But that's kind of how life happens sometimes, right? But yeah, what did you think of Chris being killed off, Sex and the City, and Just Like That?